Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we are counting down the 10 best aimers in Fortnite. This list is gonna be keyboard exclusive since controller is, controller. Let me know your picks in the comments below and let's get into today's episode. Coming in as the 10th best aimer in the world, we have Andretta. Andretta has ever since the Solo World Cup qualifiers, where he qualified to New York, been considered one of the best aimers in the world. His pitch-perfect hand-to-eye coordination, as well as his low sensitivity, makes this possible. It's incredibly fun to watch Andretta play, as you can almost expect him to hit a max damage shot with a shotgun. He is, however, not as good of a tracker as the other players on this list, meaning his AR and SMG aim isn't as good as the others on this list. But if we were to talk about the players with the best shotgun aim in the world, Andretta would undoubtedly be considered a top 3 aimer. In 9th, we have Bucky. And I honestly think people forget about Bucky when talking about great players, because Bucky is honestly really good. And one of the main factors that makes him such a great player is his aim. When watching him, you can clearly tell that Bucky relies heavily on his aiming abilities, and rightfully so. Bucky rarely misses and hits a lot of max damage shots. It's gonna be amazing to see how he does in grand finals alongside his duo partner, Cam. In 8th, we have the Swedish demon Chapix. And I know for some of you all, this is an interesting pick. And unfortunately, Chapix hasn't posted a video on YouTube in nearly 2 years. So the background footage is really old. But if you were to hop into replays and see how Chapix played today, you'd be massively surprised by how well this man aims. When doing VOD reviews with my friends and seeing Chapix's games, we've seen unbelievable aim. And it would be wrong not to put him on here. Chapix is honestly one of the best players ever, and I'm super excited to see where he ends up placing this season alongside Seti. Coming in 7th, we probably have the most relaxed player out of any, and that is of course Epic Whale. Arkham could also be put in this spot as they are both just insane. But Epic is literally the winningest player in all of Fortnite. And what makes Epic such a top tier aimer is his crosshair placement and general control when playing. He lines up every shot perfectly and makes hard shots look easy. Taking the spot above Epic, we have what I believe to be one of the most underrated players in the world. And that is Threats. Threats, who plays alongside FNCS winner Users, has hundreds of hours on Kovacs and is literally one of the best aimers out of anyone in the world. What makes Threats such an amazing aimer is the fact that he literally has the best reactive tracking in the world, and no one even comes close. If an opponent switches direction inside of a box, Threats will be the first to notice and instantly react to that movement and hit a max damage pump. Threats also has one of the most satisfying playstyles to watch, and it's fair to say that he's one of my favorites to watch. I'm rooting for Threats and Users in the Duos FNCS Grand Finals this weekend, and hope to see some amazing aim from Threats himself. Goral himself comes in 5th on this list. No one can deny Mongrel's aiming abilities. Like, you just can't. It's more than fair to say that Mongrel hasn't had the best start to 2022 competitively speaking, but making a video about aiming and not including Mongrel would be like eating pizza with pineapple. Prime Mongrel's ability to consistently, and I mean ridiculously consistently, 200 pump anyone is something we've never seen before nor later. Prime Goral was unique in a sense that will nor can ever be replicated, and one can only look back off the video where he played to his true potential. The 4th best aimer in the world is Hen, and it honestly annoys me how more people don't talk about him, because let me tell you, this kid is just different. Hen is one of the most talented players to ever touch the game. And when I say talented, I mean talented. Hen has some of the best overall aim, and if you go on his YouTube channel to check out some of his placement videos, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. What I find very unique about Hen is his ability to pop off when it really matters. If he's on 1 HP and fights a guy on 200 health, he'll find a way to max damage him and win the fight. If he's a few points away from qualifying to an event, he'll find a way to play as good as ever before. Hen and Queasy as a duo is, as a matter of fact, my prediction of the first EU Grand Final winners of 2022. We'll see how right or wrong I am after this weekend. Taking home the bronze medal as the third best aimer in the world, we have Anas. Anas has the most aim-dependent playstyle out of any player, and you can often catch him standing outside of walls with a shotgun out, waiting for his opponent to edit. And when he does, he can expect to get max damaged. Anas is someone who seemingly don't grind Fortnite too much, as he enjoys playing other games like League of Legends and CSGO to warm up before major tournaments. And it seems to work. Anas has one of the most impressive average placements in all the grand finals he has participated in, out of any player. And just like I gave him bronze in this video, I expect him to get third and take home bronze alongside Pink in this weekend's Duo FNCS Grand Final. Taking the silver medal and second place in today's episode, we have none other than the current number 1 of NA East, Acorn. Acorn has throughout 2022 been the most consistent competitive player in his region. He is qualified to the FNCS Grand Finals with Canada. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they end up performing this weekend. Acorn just has this laser sharp focus that makes him hit an absurd amount of max damages. He seems so concentrated when he's playing, and it's nothing short of a pleasure watching him play. With that said, let's crown the best aimer in all of Fortnite. Taking on first, all the way from Denmark, we have Thomas HD. And let me know in the comments below if you saw this one coming. Thomas is not only the best sniper player to ever lay hands on the game, but he's also probably the best player to clutch up in top tier lobbies like Grand Finals. Thomas has a understanding of aiming in this game that few other players even come close to. He plays alongside Tayson, and it's gonna be interesting to see how the two end up performing this weekend. Guys, that is it for today. Let me know your top 10 in the comments below. And with that said, please go on to have an amazing night. My name is M1K3 Editz. Stay safe and take care.